Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So এইটো ভিডিঅ'ত আমি চাই আছোঁ ৱৰ্ডৰ অল প্ৰিণ্টিং ৰিলেটেড চিনাৰিঅ' যোনবোৰ আপুনি এক্সামত এনকাউণ্টাৰ কৰিব পাৰে। চ' ৱৰ্ড ইজ প্ৰিটি মাছ ইজিয়াৰ এজ কম্পেয়াৰ টু এক্সেল যোনটো আপুনি ইয়াতে পাব। চ' ষ্টিল ওৱান বাই ওৱান উই উইল এক্সপ্ল'ৰ কি আহিব পাৰে, কেনেকৈ আমি এইবোৰ টেকেল কৰোঁ। চ' ফাৰ্ষ্ট ওৱান ইজ they will ask you to convert a paragraph into specific number of columns and want you to print it. So let's say a2 apna kata paragraph de dise and they ask you to convert it into let's say 3 column layout. So 3 column layout am keneke convert koribo pari. So for that I will go to layout, I will go to column and then I will choose 3. So as you can see a2 same paragraph to tinita column layout ot convert hoy goise. Along with that they will ask you to add line. So how you can do so? Same column layout ot jabo apnaloke, but this time more column option manot jabo, then number of columns make it 3 and choose the line between and click OK. So now you will see that tinita columns into ahi ase, but initially he tinita column mazot separate line ahi ase. So this is the first scenario. Now if I visualize the printing page, so as you can see the first page is like that. This is my second page. Similarly I have third and fourth page, fifth and sixth page, and so on. Now coming to the next scenario that you will get is to add page number. So page number keneke ame add koribo pari? Pretty simple, word out. So what we need to do? So I will just zoom it out for better visualization. So I will go to insert page number. So apna quote lage, let's say bottom at lage, and then various options are there, you can choose any of them. So let's say I will choose this one and I will close the header and footer. So as you can see, page number 1 of 7, page number 2 of 7, page number 3 of 7, and so on. So got more page of page number apnalake saw pare. Now again if I visualize the print page, so as you can see footer ot ahi ase. So again the shortcut for printing is control P, control to hold kori apnalake P dabai teta directly print page ot gusi jabo, or what you can do, you can click on file and click on print, you will go to the same page. So header footer we have seen. Now what if they ask you to add header as well as footer? That also we can do. How? Go to insert, go to headers, let's say first header. So header let's say ADRE 2.0. This is my header. Similarly I will add a footer. Footer mok lage ki as a date to lage, page number lage, followed by file name. So how we can do so? Again go to insert, footer. I need 3 column layout in footer. So let's say I want date here, so I will delete it. Date and time. While selecting date and time, so the question mention as update automatically, make sure to enable it na power. So again I will choose the date. Let's say I will give the page number. So page number I can get document info, fields, then here all the options are there kuntu apna lage. So from here I will choose the page. So page, it will give me the page number, and then here let's say I want the file name. So file name can I do over again insert, sorry, again I will go to design, and then let's say from here document info I will add file name. So our file name to Assam boli ase, that's why the file name is shown here as Assam. So if it is a new book, so directly populate no hoy to make sure first save the document and then add the file name, else it will not get populated, else it will jagat ki aibo document 1. So just giving an example. So before going into that, let me show you how it looks in print preview. So this is the date, this is my page number, and this is the file name. So it will be common for all. So as you can see whatever page karne it will here say. Now as I was saying, so let's say if I open up a new file, so the new file jodi I add karo, let's say if I go to insert, if I go footer, let's say normal footer I add kori asu. Now here if I insert file name, so file name ki aibo document 1 aibo, even though if I save it, still document 1 boliye likha rakhibo. So make sure first save the file and then add document name if they ask you. Now again going back to our files, so আমি চালো যে কেনেকৈ আমি header and footer add কৰিব পাৰি, কেনেকৈ আমি page number add কৰিব পাৰি. Next come to the orientation. So if you go to layout, আপোনালোকে এটা option চাব orientation. So এটোত কি option আছে? One is portrait, another one is landscape. So see what portraits and landscape does. So let's say this by default is landscape, so if I small it, so আপনার কাছে by default into landscape mode আছে. Now if I change it to portrait, so as you can see orientation has been changed. Okay, let me move back to this page, and if I change the orientation to landscape for example, so as you can see the orientation has been changed to landscape. But now the question comes, what if they ask you for a single page orientation to be changed? তেতিয়া সেই বস্তুটো চ্যালেঞ্জিং হৈ যায়. Let's say second page I want the orientation to be landscape. So if I come here, if I apply landscape, so what it will do, it will apply to all. So আপোনালোকে চাব গোটেইবোৰ পেজে landscape হৈ গৈছে, not only the second page. So but I want it to be on the second page only. So what I need to do for that? So for that I need to apply from here. I will apply breaks. কি breaks apply কৰিম মই? Next page section break apply কৰিম. Next page দিয়ে দিলোঁ. Now again I will come here, I will choose orientation, I will choose landscape. Now you can see the second page content, only the second page content is in landscape, rest all are portrait. See, rest all are portrait, but the second page content is landscape as of now. If I consider the previous scenario to the consider kori moi apply karu, let's say orientation landscape, so you will see, okay, my bad, so considering it here orientation landscape, so you will see, so all the pages are in landscape, not only the second page. So for that what you need to do, go here, breaks, add a section break. Now apply the orientation to landscape, so it will convert. Make sure the cursor is in second page orientation landscape, so it will convert the second page to landscape only. So this is how you can apply orientation in your page. Now if you go to print, so you will see this is my third page, fourth page, and from fifth page onwards everything is in portrait. So second, third and fourth page will be in landscape, because second page jimankhini content asile to second, third and fourth. So if you want all the content to be one page, that also you can do. It's up to you how will you summarize it. So that's how you do it. Now moving into the next one, so we have seen orientation. Next, one of the important thing is adding let me make it correct back. Okay, next thing is adding watermark jonto apnalok diye. Again, how you can do so? Design, there you have an option called as watermark. So watermark od apnaloke jabo, so by default kisman dia thake, but if you want customize, click on custom watermark, text watermark. So apnalok jonto text lage, let's say ADRE 2.0, then I want it to be red, diagonal lage mok, and I will click on apply. So you'll see ADRE 2.0. So ADRE 2.0 in all the pages are there. The content is copied, that's why apnaloke to bhalke sabon para nai. So if I cut it, let's say, so you will see ADRE 2.0. When you will type it, you will get to see. Moi to just eta web page or copy korisu, that's why web page or jonto styling ase hetu overshadow kori di ase in the background, but it's there. So even if I cut it, let's say if I cut it, so you will see ADRE 2.0 is there. So this is how you can add watermark. So along the watermark you can print it, so you have to properly display one, but in your case it will display it properly because you will typed it. Now considering the next scenario, so watermark we have seen. Another important scenario is that to print with track changes. So keneke ami track changes bor print koribo pari. So in the review section you will see something called as track changes. So make sure jodi দিয়ে যে track changes হিসাবে আপনাক print কৰিব লাগিব, make sure you enable it. Now what it will do, আপোনালোকে যিমান বোৰ changes কৰিব, it will track it. So if I delete it, so as you can see the deleted changes. Now if I add something over here, let's say yata moi add korilo how are you, so it will keep track of all the changes, and they ask you to print with the changes. So same thing, go to file, go to print. Now by default you can see it's printing with all the changes. যদি নেদেখায় যে আপনার চেঞ্জেস বোৰ ক'ত আছে বা ট্র্যাক চেঞ্জেস বোৰ যদি নেদেখায়, তেতিয়া আপোনালোকে কি কৰিব, ইয়াতে ক্লিক কৰিব। সো ইয়াতে এটা অপশন পাব প্ৰিণ্ট মাৰ্কআপ যদি প্ৰিণ্ট মাৰ্কআপটো ডিসেবল থাকে তেতিয়া আপোনাৰ ট্ৰেক চেঞ্জেছবোৰ নেদেখায় মেক শ্योर if they ask you to print with changes so make sure to enable print markup so it apnak all the changes বোৰ দেখাব again if in your page these changes are not getting shown তেতিয়া আপোনালোকে কি কৰিব ইয়াতে show markup অপশনত যাব then make sure এইবোৰ all গোটেইবোৰ ticked আছে if I unticked it you will see formatting I untick then insertion and deletion untick so as soon as I untick them it will go off so make sure এইবোৰ ticked আছে তেতিয়াহে এইটো show হ'ব properly and while printing also it will populate over here so এইটো এটা ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় কেতিয়াবা আহে বহুতবাৰ সোধা হৈছে বেলেগ বেলেগ স্কিল টেষ্টতো সেম বস্তুটো যে প্ৰিণ্ট উইথ মাৰ্কআপ অৰ প্ৰিণ্ট উইথ ট্ৰেক চেঞ্জেছ so what does that mean এইটো মিন কৰে যে প্ৰিণ্ট উইথ মাৰ্কআপ কি হয় আৰু প্ৰিণ্ট উইথ ট্ৰেক চেঞ্জেছ কি হয় now next thing এটা স্পেচিফিক পেজ যদি আপুনি প্ৰিণ্ট কৰিব খোজে মেক শ্योर your cursor is in that particular page control P now instead of print all pages make print current page so it will print the specific page then again so if you want you can mention pages over here 1 2 3 that also you can do to print it so if I print it it will populate over here let's say if I show it to you so in new section I will print it so you will see 4 pages first page second page and the third one that is a blank one so it will come up over here this is the third page because 1 2 3 I made it so you can preview your printed page over here in OneNote if it's been installed so আপোনালোকে এটা চাব পাৰে যে আপোনাৰ printed page বোৰ কেনেকুৱা দেখিব so now next another small thing that sometimes they ask is to print like as a booklet so that also you can do so how you can do it so from here okay next thing they will ask you is to print multiple pages let's say 2 page বা 3টা পেজ বা এনেকে group of pages they will ask you to print in a single page so that you can do you know so this is 1 page per sheet so you can change it to 2 page per sheet you can change it to 4 page per sheet so based on your question needs you can do so and then another thing is pretty simple that is the margin so margin you can adjust like by default it's normal you can change it to narrow you can change it to moderate you can change it to wide যোনটো কোৱেশ্যনত দিয়া থাকিব accordingly আপুনি এইটো চেঞ্জ কৰাব পাৰে so narrow কৰিলো now everything is done now if I print it so let's say I will print it so I can visualize it ক'ত visualize কৰিব পাৰি আমি আমাৰ OneNote ত visualize কৰিব পাৰি again I will load it so as you can see it will look like that so 4টা page in a single page so as you can see 1 2 3 so 1 2 3 দিছিলো এখানে 3টা page show up হৈ আছে so if I change it so if I go to print so if I delete it and if I give all pages আর ইয়াত আমি কেটিছো 4 pages per sheet and now again if I click on print so আপোনালোকে এটা চাব পাৰে যে 4টা page কেনেকুৱা দেখাই থব বা কেনেকৈ এইটো visualizationটো কেনেকুৱা হ'ব it will take some time so as you can see 8 more first page 8 more second page and so on